Several months ago I did a video on my Graflex SpeedGraphic 4x5 camera, and one of the comments from a YouTuber wanted to know if I'd do a video on loading and unloading 4x5 sheet film from the film holders for that type of camera. Well, the first thing that you need is a darkroom. That is my nice Bessler enlarger, 4x5 enlarger. This is also, of course, the laundry room, but it doubles nicely as a darkroom because it's inside the house, and when I turn off the lights, it's very dark. Now, an indoor bathroom will work too. I'm going to be using or sacrificing color film, so that has got to be done in total darkness. Okay, here's a film holder, and what I do to get prepared to load this full of film, this has a black side here and a white side right there, and on the white side there's bumps somewhere, so you can tell in total darkness which side is which. And what you do is, oops, this one's locked. There we go. Set them up like this. And these open right here, both sides. And this is the film that we're going to sacrifice. It's Kodak. There's only 3 pieces of film in here. And again, all this is done in total darkness, and however many of these I'm going to load, this is the way I have them all set up, and I have them all stacked and ready to go before I turn off the lights. Now it's time to turn off the lights, and this would be done in total darkness, of course. And pull this out. There we go. And each of these film is notched right here, and if you hold it like this with your right hand and your thumb is in the lower corner, right hand corner, and so is the notch, that means that this is the emulsion side. That's what you want up. This is the other side here. So in total darkness, you're looking for that notch. And then there's 2 grooves right here. Move this back, and that slides in just like that. Close that, and then you turn the lock so this can't open again. And you do the same thing for the other side. There's the notch. Okay, then you lock these so they can't accidentally open. Now this is my Crown graphic. Put that in the back of the camera like that, and then you unlock this, you make your exposure, and then when you put it back in, you turn this over so the black side is out. That means that that film has been exposed. If you make another exposure, you turn that over and do the same thing. Open that up, take your exposure, turn that over, then you have a film pack that looks like this. That means that the film has been exposed. So you go back into the darkroom and you have an empty one of these. In other words, there's a smaller box fits inside of that box, and then that. And you take all your film packets, line them up, and turn off the lights. And then you do the reverse. Take the film out and put it back in the light container. And then when you've emptied all of the film holders, you close the box, turn the light back on, then you take this down to the store and get it processed, or if you do your own, which I've done, you process your own film, and that's what there is to using these film packets. Now usually I'll leave them open, or I'll put them, all the empties, in a particular spot so I know that they're empty. And then when it's time to use the camera again, we go through that same process. And if you use positive film, you'll end up with a very large slide like this, and this is a shot from Bryce Canyon. Now I have scanned in that same piece of film, and now I'm going to zoom in so you can see the type of detail that you can get using a 4x5 camera. This is Fujichrome 50 ASA film. Okay, now we're at full frame again. And I did some searching around this piece of film, and I'm sure that there's all kinds of things in here that I didn't see when I was actually standing there. Here's just one small example. If you look in the lower left-hand corner, that little bitty dot there, I'm going to enlarge that. And when I first looked at this, I go, I wonder why they've got a fence there. So I enlarged it again, and it's not a fence, it's a watering hole. And what looked like a fence, that's actually a water pipe.